Good afternoon. You all my teacher actually. You are there, then I need to come here, and then I need to meditate. uh, yeah, this is really great to have practice together. Uh, mm, one day, how many hours? 24 hours or 12 hours? 24. 24 hours. We sleep in maybe 5 hours at least. And then how many remain from 24? Take off the 5 hours, 18 hours. 70? How many hours left after? 19. 19 hours. 19 hours, probably 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 5 hours we spent for tea and food and drive. And then another hours. Yeah, anyway, this time is fly, right? Time is flying. Right now also flying. Time has no feather, but it is so fast to fly. That's why the time to meditate is time to meditate is so rare, so few. For example, this morning to tell now, many hours, but maybe have no more time to meditate. So now only after lunch we have time to meditate 1 hour. In 1 hour, or 20 minutes maybe I teach. So that's where 40 minutes maybe we have time to meditate. So it's not that much long. But many people did not get this opportunity. So you get this, I get this. So we get this opportunity. So we are happy. Why? Because if we are living in this world 100 years, maybe 15, 20, 30 years already passed. So the left of these another years, then meditation is one special gift, like a special food. So we get this. Many people did not get it. Someone don't know about the meditation. Someone know they have no time. Someone they have time, they know, but they have no interest in. We know, we have time, we have interest in. Then we have result. So that's where keep happy, okay? Until this sound finished, let you keep happy in mind. Ready? Close the eyes. Keep happy. Okay. 3 seconds, 30 seconds. If we can keep happy, it is our own benefit. And now, today I will teach you different meditation. Idea is different, but action is maybe same. So that's why there's 4 different subjects. These 4 different subjects are one is meditative with the body, another is meditative with the feeling, another is meditative with the mind, another is meditate with all the phenomena. So among them, first we meditate with the body. So how to meditate with body? Actually we are like a torch. Because our eyes is for that, to see something, that's where torch is there. Ears is all for heard something, that's where there. Noise is for outside, for come some smell. So lots of our responsibilities are always like this, outside. Then we forget one thing, what? We forget our body. So without meditate, then always like this. Always like outside. Actually, it's happened in scientists too. Many scientists, they analyze, research stars, moon, sun, and all outside. They did not pay attention that much Earth, which means they don't look there. They don't look like this, just look there. Also, in our daily life, we look outside. So we see some such a beautiful things outside, from outside. Sometimes not such as beautiful, sometimes just normal. But today, we meditate, we look, not at a mind, not look at your mind now, not ready, and do not look in mind, but look at your body. So that's where you give responsibility to your mind. If your mind is like this, always like this, for outside, now look inside. Then learn freely. Usually there are a little bit rules, but first, you just look freely. Whatever, you don't think, oh, this is my thoughts or this is that. Don't think. Just look. Okay? From your here to towards, between there, just watch. If you need to, you use some explain by yourself or not, it's your choice. But don't look to other objects. Don't look your clothes. You can close eyes and then turn inside and then body. Ready? Okay. You look at your body, then you have more questions. Question mark. Before, may not have these questions. Perhaps later I want to lead you in spiritual way, Dharma way. But right now, it's a little bit stupid thinking, but just let you know that. Mouth is why under your nose. Ears are why here. Why eyes not here? Right? You know, first the eyebrow, right? Why here? If we don't have this, what is problems? You know, if you kind of this. Oh, before I never pay attention about this. My neck is under my head, but my shoulders are right side and left side of my neck, and then my stomach, and then my knees. Knees has joint. It's help to walk. And then coming, some is almost useless. Toes on the feet. Without toes, no problem, right? Toes, right? Toe. You ordered fingers to the hands. They need fingers. It's useful. Feet, without finger, it's no problem. Especially nail. Without nail on the toes, no problems. Why have them? So right now we did short period, but that moment you observe yourself. You observe yourself. Something is funny, something is fun, good. So which means you get answer, you pay attention towards that. And then what you do? One thing, perhaps actually it depends your knowledge in Dharma knowledge or your wisdom. Oh, my neck is under my head. My head is very important, but without my neck, head doesn't work. This is very important because there's two parts of a brain. Right now we work with them. But without this doesn't work. That's why what we know from them, from there. They are related to each other's, support each other's. Oh, shoulder. Without shoulder, neck cannot support to the head. Also, they are related to each other. So from the feet to the head, they are related to each other. If you know details of these things, you know real details of the interdependent. That is the highest view of Buddhism. Through this way, you know what? You know emptiness. If you, that's later. So now I jump into the Buddhism. Again, after you think like that. First I use this tongue, at the same time you focus your body again. And then you can manage yourself. You think a little bit, observe a little bit your body. After then you think, is there has any some value from your head to the feet? Have any valuable thing? Have any special? Not mind. You don't pay attention mind, but you just on your body have any some valuable thing. Do you understand? Valuable, special value. Oh, this is useful. Without this, then happened like that. Happened something. If you observe, you observe from there. This is the spiritual way of the meditation on your body. Then next, then I teach you another one. Okay. Perhaps you think, oh, my head is very important because my eyes is so important to see. My eyes are so important to see things. My ears are so important to hear. Those things are important, only important, but not that such as valuable. Because right now we are in the spiritual way. So not such as valuable then. Valuable means our main purpose is to become Buddha. That's why on the body has no, this body is not liberated from the samsara. Whenever. This body is part of the earth. Blood is part of the water. And then the flesh is part of the soul. So that's where they are one day dissolve on the in the world, with this ground or elements. Breath is part of the wind. So now, again, right now you listen carefully, right? Those body is part of the earth. Some things are useful, important, but not that much valuable. If this is not that much valuable, then why we want to be too much grass with this body, too much attachments with this body? Why do I do too much? Say I. Why we say too much? I is important. Why we keep too much grasping? Those things are useful, but not that much. Okay? So you sit. There's two methods. One is you want to sit on the body. Sit means you focus focus on the body, all part of the elements, and one by one you check blood, flesh, nails, here, those parts that you check, have any some special thing with them, and then you going through this way, and then I do again this sound. You don't pay attention with this sound, only you understand that moment. Then you think, oh, there's no reason to do attachment with this body. There's no reason to too much grasping with this body. You have to think like that. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So now you learn, right? I teach. You learn. But perhaps you see there's some special, it has a special method. If it is a special method, that is not my own method. I learned from the Buddha's teaching. In the teaching, I have like that. So if it is currently you think this is not that much useful or something, but you still do try once more. Not enough in short period. Do more. One time not keep longer, but do short and short. Do more and more. So through this way, what is the result? If you observe a body, and then what happens? The result is the reduced attachment. If you have attachment with others' body, or you have attachment on yourself, both, this method is for reducing your attachment. If you think, tell no, we take care of our body, still we will, of course. I already mentioned it. It is important and it is useful, but not that much valuable. Value means if this body is directly go to the nirvana, then of course. But one day this is just disappear in these elements. So that's where you're meditative with your body. This is one method. If you think this is helpful, you keep with this. As this morning I mentioned it. If it does not help you, still no problem. Don't worry. Another method. So, next step. is we meditate with feeling. We often actually we say, oh, today's my feeling is good. Today's my feeling is not so well because something. Oh, I'm so happy. Kind of this. It's like not always the balance. It's like a weather. This is human nature. We all have this nature. But that moment still we just focus outside. Just we feel that, but we did not learn with the feeling. So now I start with this one time. That moment you directly watch your your feeling. You watch your feeling. Of course. Or maybe we do. I repeat. Then please come here. We start. I restart. Not on the body, the feeling. Okay. If you have knees problems, then you can sit on the chair or wherever you like. Okay. So we already meditate with the physical body. So now it starts the feeling. So during the meditate, we need the objects, especially you who are new practitioners, or whether you are meditators many years, still you need objects. The objects help to your meditate. So that's where the object is like a string, right? STREE, or string. So it's help to your durations. It's similar to your mind. So the feeling is like a weather. Sometimes it's good. My feel is good. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes unhappy. Sometimes happy, or different feelings. We think we know all feelings, but not yet. So that's where you observe your feeling. You don't want to observe your feeling of yesterday. You don't want to, of course, for tomorrow's right now, but also not since this morning. What happened is just what happened is happened. It's past. So now, when I start this, at the same time, you start to watch your feeling. Okay, just watch. Ready? Okay. So you watched. Perhaps your feeling is happy. Perhaps your feeling is unhappy. Perhaps your feeling is equanimity. Am I right? all the feelings are including these three things. Perhaps happy means okay, sometimes not okay, sometimes middle. So right now, I told you, you watch your feeling that moment. If you recognize your awareness or you recognize these three of them, one of them from these three, that means you meditate with your feeling. If your feeling is not okay, no problem. Just your object. If your feeling is okay, also not attachment with this, just your object or just a balance. So, these three feelings, when you start meditate with the feelings, you observe those feelings. What are them? Right now, my feeling is okay or not okay or balance. You observe only feeling. That moment also, your mind is inside. Already I mentioned it. Usually, our mind is for outside. The physical structure is like a outside. For example, the house has windows. For what? For see something outside, or outside see something inside. Come light or something. So actually, our body, the condition is looks like for outside, but during the meditate, we look inside. So look at your feeling. Okay, so all the feelings are including these three things, right? Okay, not okay, and equanimity. These three feelings. Till now, we are following these three feelings, especially okay and not okay. We good lots of good things with these three feelings. Also, we did a lot of mistakes with these three feelings. Do you believe? Definitely. These feelings, okay. For example, right now my feeling is okay. I can teach you honestly. If my feeling is not okay, maybe I can harsh words. And then sometimes not okay, not okay, maybe. Then it's a little bit balance. So among these three feelings, the middle of a feeling is very important. These three feelings are actually in the way of spiritual way of the Dharma. It will become cause of next samsara. Due to the feeling, then we act something, then it's created next samsara. Tomorrow samsara is we created today. And this morning we created this afternoon's life's career or something. So that's where we are following the feeling. And due to the feeling, till now we did lots of mistakes, honestly. So due to your meditate, and then you look at your feeling and you hold your feeling, that's where you do not give freedom to your feeling, then you belong your own feeling. For that reasons, then you are become perfect. You do not destroy to your classmates, you do not destroy to your roommate, you do not mistake with your husband, wife, and brother, sister, or anywhere. Due to the feeling. So already you focus with the feeling. What is your feeling? So this is the, if this feeling, especially if we go little details, when you meditate with the feeling, you just observe what is your feeling first, and then you found one of them. For example, if you found this feeling is okay, that moment you don't act. Actually, there's some scholars say if you are give up, don't decide that moment. If you are happy, don't talk suddenly. Have you heard before? If you are give up, suddenly you decide something, then you will regret. If you are happy, say something, talk something, then sometimes regret. It's because of problems. So that's why means now you find one feeling, perhaps it's okay, perhaps not okay. It's similar. Again, I use this sound. You don't focus with this sound. You observe your feeling, observe, watch your feeling. If you think, oh, this is my feeling is okay now, that moment you just sit there. If you think, oh, my feeling is not okay now, you sit there. This the feeling you use your objects, or your feeling is not okay, not bad, not okay. It's like equanimity. You sit on equanimity, relax comfortably, physically completely be relaxed, physically, mentally be relaxed, momentally. Ready? Okay. So before I tell you result of this, first I little bit tell you. Perhaps I will forget. Then you tell me. The right now I told you, you sit on your feeling. That is honestly not easy. This meditation is not easy. If your feeling is your finger, then you sit on your feeling. And I say you, this is your mind. Sit on there, similar like that. It's hard, but you have to try. You have to try to sit there. Make sense? Your feeling is naturally of your feeling is much flexible. Not only right now I say you means not only you, including me. These feelings are much flexible, like a flag in the wind, or bottle lamp is in the wind, always moved. So during the meditate, suddenly it's pretty hard, but still we can do it actually. So nature of this, the feeling is not flexible, but due to the thoughts moved like this. Then we see there, then the result. Right now we little bit learned. Result is when you go back at your home or in the human society or wherever you go, patient. Most of times, oh, be patient, be patient. It's easy to talk, but hard to practice. Honestly. Also, we have a strong wish to be patient, But ready to be patient, then we are angry. Or we are worried, tension. Lots of emotions in the mind. We try to cut them, we try to purify them, but it's really come in the mind, it's so hard. If tomorrow is examination, today so have tension. Tension. Those things are often come in the mind. People say, oh, don't do like that, it's something, oh, gently or some. But it's so hard. It's real come in the mind, it's so hard. That's where, due to the meditation, then you can control. But today control. If I say it like that, it is not honest. Tell no, you do this, you practice on this method, then one day this came, it's not as before. Then second time, you little bit challenge on the conquer. Third, you can purify. So that's where then your passions, this open-minded will getting wide and wide, open your mind. So then there's no more come the angry emotion and another tensions, worry and something. So that's where you have to look feeling. So if you do that often, then when you are angry, suddenly before you respond, right? Respond to others. Due to your habits, you check means look at your feeling. That will happen. Understand? It's really happened. You feature if you slowly familiar. Before one person, my friend or someone say some bad words or something, before respond, that person, it's our wisdom or the power of meditation, we observe the our feeling. If 100% that person is wrong, then we have opportunity to answer smart answer. Smartly we can negotiate with that person. Or if you are wrong, then you don't want to say sorry later, because you already purify your feeling there. That's where then you understand your own mistakes. Then other person's harsh word or bad words has no power. That is you how to challenge others or how to solve these problems. So look at the feeling is a special key points of meditation in Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddhas. I am just a normal person, but please, you feature keep going through this way. It's really help because you come here, you spend time, you spend the gas money, or lots of. So after you come here, if you have you get some result, I'm so happy. So that is very important. Okay. No, we have no more time. Time is so already I say it's fly, no flu. So first I say fly. But right now, flu. After that, what happened? I don't know. Maybe we don't have a vocabulary. So now, we observe with the body, it's reduced attachment. We observe with the feeling, then it's reduced lots of tensions. Now we observe with the mind. Other is made today we don't have time. One day. So, look at the mind. This is usually in the way of the teaching, we say looking at the mind, there's a higher view. Mahayana, Dzogpa Khenpo, Madhyamaka, they use different higher names. But in simply we can practice with them, whether we can use these higher words or not. So you look at the mind. I use one, tongue, the moment you look at mind. Turn, same. Today's meditation is always not for outside, okay? Inside. This is just you use currently, but not focus with this sound. Look at the mind. And then maybe today we have no more chance. For that reasons, I don't go step by step. You go step by step. You look at the mind, and then you think the mind is born, right, or not. Sorry, perhaps it's a little complicated, but I have no method. If I have method, it's not good to use there because it's way of teaching is like that. Mind, you look at the mind. Perhaps you just found a mind. Perhaps you cannot find a mind. But you cannot find your mind, no problem. You find a mind. If you found the mind, then where comes from this mind? You little bit of focus there. If you cannot find the mind, it's also great. Ready? Okay. Thank you so much to come practice together. And then another part of meditations maybe next week or another week, or actually most of Sunday we have this class. So then step by step I will progressive. I will try to teach with details, more details, if enough my English. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Keep happy.
Okay, alors prego. Oi dola dama se be da ne ba se be ge tar ba dan dam je je me bar de je ba se ba tham je zor se be ma nam ga dan nyam be sim je dam je de wa dan de dong a dan dra nyur do la na me ba yan da
All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood.
Ma xie bar do lu nga ye sum ge wa la gu tu de re ne zong de nye ma sang da zam je ba lu nga ye sum ge wa la gu.
Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Wait, Tara. Oi namo sanje che zo ga chom de ma no ru jam je san jo sem je do namo sanje che zo ga chom de ma no ru jam je san jo sem je do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Vaim Be Gane Tadre Da Hom Be Om Soba Vachud Sarva Dharma Soba Vachud Ho Chena Da Dharma De Yon Den So Me She Ben Cha Jom Bong Saint bon la peine de barre, bedangé. Rang Jar Se Jin Rang Ju Gu Be Sam Sa Sa Na Sam Ju Bo De Xiu Ge Wa Ye Rang Zhou Dong Go Da Yu Ge Gong San Jiu Qian Bo Ngo Zhou Jin Rang Den Zhou Gong De Den Xian Dong Ha Kun Da Re Me Da Nyum Xiu Dong Me Ngan Le Ne Yo Wo Men Xin Po Rang Jin Go Chen De Ren Jin Jin Zhi Ba Ba No Wen Chen Wen Zi De Wu Ren Qian Che Zang Pe De Wu Da Ye Wen Che Do Nian Se Yong Je Rang Nian Ye Jian Ko Lo Ko San Zi Sa Yen Qu Jian Yun Bei Bei Gan Zi Xiao Song Jie Zhong Chen Bei Wu Ngan Ba Ren Qin Jin Jie Da Jie Qin An Jin Jie Wo Wo Ba Ne Song Hu Wa Hu Ta Wu Da Mian Ga Le Wu Zhi Bei Wo Men Ne Ne Gong Zhao Wang Lo Ji Jian Zhang Ni Me Wang Gu Ji Go Za Hong Ba Hong Abe Khen Ga De Sa Ya Xi Re Ye Wo Won Ban Za Ar Gan Ba De Bu Be Du Be A Lo Gen Gan De Ne Ve De Shop Do Ba De Zo La Da La Men Ju Ben Ji Ya Ji Be Mo La Du De Mo Ba Gong Le Do De Ma Do Ma Yum La Sam Do Jom Den De Me Tho Wu Ko Lo Ga De Wa Dam Da Yan Yo Wo Nga Ba Rang Ngan Zhup Ze Me Da Ce Ngan Da Zip Ji Ye Kon Du Nen Zhup Ji Ga Wu Jian Kon De Ten Yo Se Nu Do De Se Wan Ren Zhen Qiu Do Jiu Ko Lo Se Ren Me Qiu Sun La Yang Sa Zi Ye Yong Se Ma Ye Da Ye Ko Le Wo Ze Kar Se Man Ten Jiang Jin Ka Zheng Zhe Le Gang Sen Zhu Gu Pansang Pasar de Kosive Ojele Yetseba Doji Won Basuma de Shiriso Won Basuma de Shiriso Won Basuma de Shiriso Won Basuma de Shiriso Om Basuma de Shiriso Om Basuma de Shiriso Om Basuma de Shiriso Om Banza Zindraso Om Banza Zindraso Om Banza Zindraso Om Banza Zindraso Om Banza Om Banza Zindraso Om Banza Zindraso Om Dare Ture Mam No Pin Pudan Guru Om Dare Ture Mama Ayujana 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 Pin Pudan Guru Hare Ture Mama Ayujana Pin Pudan Guru Om Dare 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 Ture Mama Ayujana Pin Pudan Guru Dare Ture Mama Ayujana Pin Pudan Guru Om 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 tare tu re mama jana pun pudran guru so. Om tare tu re mama jana pun pudran guru so. Om tare tu re mama jana pun pudran guru so. Om tare tu re mama jana pun pudran guru so. Om tare tu re mama punya pudran guru so. Dong le ren qian de Dharma ne. De yo nga den jom den de man be bar den la me ke te jar den je ten tun jin dan ro kun sen Sapashare no mandral, Benzo, Ralan, Yalan, Tanko, Yoji, Lane, Donzo, Manjana, Nanjin, Dagbezon, Damazon, Bogo, Dalulande, Jom, Dende, Mamba. Rena Mandala Bunza Manga Sa Ye Puj So Jim Edura Rera Len Ye De Jim Bande San Ye Shan La Me De Puwa Ye Rogunam Da Shin Jubar Yu.
Noble Aryatara, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, and ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Dharma
Page. The leaflet, the praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all-lords, Shakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with three-jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like aeon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it. With the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with hum and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable hum. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hair the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tare and Pate, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Page 39.
Nam tang xie de zhi su chun jo je, do kong jie zhe ji yin sang jie. dare du dare du re mama jana ujunguru so
Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharma Dhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it, but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual patterns of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Maya Dare Sabare Vara Agam Baden Bedu Alugandane Yoda Badu Doyo. Ayadare mame menda ayadare adova om ayadare samaya manu balaya ayadare dinopa dido meba sukdu kayo meba ma sukdu kayo meba anurado meba va sarva siddhe meba yadha sarva karma siddha Siddham Shiryan Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bhangavate Aya Tare Mame Menda Aya Tare Bhav Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Aya Tare Samaya Manupalaya Aya Tare Dinoba Didandu Me Bhava Suddhu Kayo Me Bhava Suddhu Kayo Me Bhava Anurado Me Bhava Sarva Siddhe Me Bhayanta Sarva Karma Siddham Siddham Shiryan Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayatare Ma Ayatare Bhava Ma Dovai Ma Jayon Sa Ma Duda Dalo mombe wangene Nambar ganji zuzula Mudu damba zorvere Onde ne denda lenjidu Korva sidu yuneja Neme da wan su su Jona le barzadu su
Page 50.
Jam ten te ma wan jurdar la men chube ngudrda la ma la ye zha xi
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose, without exception, be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an Utpala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya.
Dharmapala. Sanje Chodan Sojen Chonam La Sanjo Bardo Dane Jasun Dage Jin Sa Jin Bel Sunam Ji Rola Pensa Sanje Bar Shu.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Simchen Damje Dewa Dan Deva Jo Dan Dembar Jo Je Donga Dan Donga Je Jo Jo Je Donga Mebe Dewa Dan Mendra Wa Jo Je Nyeren Cha Dan Nido Nyola Ne Bar Jo Je.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion.
Lung me teng de tu je de jong yang xian jia jie na shang a dur zhe nga jie ba ong hong zhang sha da da ma lang ban ban dam jie zhe hong xian ha wo long ge bo long yu me ba zhe xie xian ku we ni ju bu we zhe nu jie dharma me jie kan ka chu da den wa hu Zag le wong chu dur zhe go zhe xian yan san da wa wu zhe dur zhe tan ba ye xie de yan cor jo wom a hong ha ho zhe om a hong ha ho zhe om a hong ha ho zhe rang ga to ge sa wo le won chu la ma ye dan Kado chu jong su ma zo no lo so jong yin da ge zhe lin cha zhe zhong ye jin zhang zhe zhen da de a gan ba den pu be de be a lo gen gen de ne ve de shab da ba de Marna maya juma da denje la so jave xie dan jiang san jian ge ye dan jian ge jiang zi yi xie ro jian ka ran ka ye men du da zheng nu da gu zhu nam ye za du wang dam jian jiang zi du du jian bang gong sa jie sa ro sa zhe ge jia ben ma ne da yun la so gun bu zhou Ten song chu jia zhi ma dang, mong na jiang zha ha ra na, xing jiong seng dong ra la, bai an nu jin yang le, song ba do jie dong ma na, yi xie ro xie ka rang ka, a qie ne dong zha gui zhou, do jie lo bong ge se, chu da din ba song xian bai, da ge sam dong zhi ba, Om Avon Namang Tunzen Zambala Nujin Orda Pamon Mungze Naman Zamarata Rezela Sanjaya Chijong Goje Dolma De Yijero Shekarankai Chote Lomju Bevanzu Om Avon Lalo Zaka Jaje Sojo Junzo Zaraje Pangun Dunje Zangan Chijin Tumbe Dolman Yijero Shekarankai Bashe Solan Tunje Om Avon Namsa Baso Soje Yedanyumanenada Chepayananda Doma Oje Karanga Ye Dadun Jin Duban Ova Gedalon Jumbo Lencha Polon Shagonda Kayan Chijin Dorma Yijero Karanga Nusashin Pensa Lencha Sajin Polon Shangon Dajin Goan Zu Wa Hon Dro Simpin Tae Chijin Timbe Dormant Yijero Karanga Rangan Dona Soje Pende Sansan Danger.
Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One Mahakala, and glorious Great Bhairava, Heruka Chakrasambhara, by nature you are one within Dharmata. In essence you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons. Fierce protector who is the great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorje Dragzal Chen, great war god of yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajraheruka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with my body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times, and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Shri, by the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achi Choki Drolma, arise from the basic space of phenomena and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Tseringma, Mio Lobsangma, Tekar Drogsangma, Tingi Shalsangma, and Chopen Dringsangma, of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightening hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplication. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Zaya, Zaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Opsi chundru lemze chungkur je, trashi tsere mungna jamjata, hara mensen jarchi namtu se, damla renga lepse norju, jingyong yamyo zabdu rahat, jachin kunga tumji nyalep, tangchin tangla tsangpa genyi je, jitin kunbu timba jonal, sitin talo yache jinzetso, nantin kosong tongyong chaledo, Sawa lago dong timbe, Nijun doyong adarenjin, Tashi de da dragbo jedota, Rima jodo mina dormet, Jumi da zarenjin ganguzo, Kogu cawan zego jobat, Zigen chibe inshin chibet, Ting song tam chin jam tsu solam, Solon chudo bulo jijur, Tukdan gango tom se nyam chasha, Gantur sob ju yebe shadot, Jebe da son chelen undut, Gada ting song kordan gaza jo, Pada nimbe chakbe sosum, Dame da so nube gekbon, Parche jin da sebe budon, Jesam dona chibin dubat, Jiptin sungong chijirin chin, Shidrib timbe sachin jabat, Tangunun jin sang jason jo, Tamchi summa nye de sewe jong, Nam jo jo wen chelen rupa, Sanji ting sung kong chu wen pa tu, Gendo de jo nam jo seba, Ni pe ta so chak pe tong bu lang, Gor ta lam jo je pa nye, Me lang zo je pe lu top ten, Me la yam sen ten ma che war, Na war ta to nin pe tam tu shen, Te shen ne pa na ta me da, Se kom jo pe ron zen chen pa ta, Lu la ren ja de wa konen, Yi la nambar ro pe Tenzin, Sami de pe nam yang pa, Chu so chu 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 tu de nam, So za ma chung se dong se wan, Ye la cha xie lom chun pun sum, Si se lam chan cho le zhong zo, Jik pe cha cha chung kung se wa jo, Yi jin zhe ban zo, Da dang ta ye sim chin tam che, Na me zo pa san chu zhu pa, Gar chin par chi ma lu she wa, Dun je ma lu lun je zhu pa, Jie gang xik ye la chen pa sam che, Du ben gu zhu zo an zi pa ye, Su ma yi je na we che, Da gui san du ma lu lu. Zambala.
Page 63 in the narrow book. And pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayus grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even by poison's names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blessings, merit like wisdom city, in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in day watch, and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vedochana grant Dharma. Dhatu wisdom siddhi grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inanited Udiana, Sogil dwells with Dakinis. Grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru whose all phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite guide answers, grant ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity. In all taming Tulku's sphere, dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city. Fortune of enlightened acts, Hum Hri in Vaishravana's abode dwells the wealth god Sambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life, fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and nulls, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's good spirits, wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans' wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lopagbo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy Dharma, Balangcho's fortunate wealth, Draminyan's longevity, beings, life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all-reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Kesar, the courage of Ukarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these. Bring them as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune come, like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune come, like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, Hri Eastern Vajra Dakini, bring life's fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances, Southern jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Dakini, bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate, hinders evil. With your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life substances and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant two cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sadwa city, Allahu. Om Ahung, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Free, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya. Seal.
Om Shri.
Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Long life.
Page 15 in the Yellow Prayer Book. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. You are the embodiment of all the precious ones. You, a great being, are the holder and promoter of the teachings of the Shakya lion. Your perfect actions are for the liberation of sentient beings. May you, the Jetsun Lama, whose enlightened activities are spontaneously present, live long. Precious holder of the triple gem of Drikumbha, who preserves the indisputable practice of the profound Dharma, who has realized the sublime truth which reveals peace and illumination, may you, who relieve the suffering of limitless beings, live long. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gunpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. In this age of strife, when the victor's teaching faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Garchen, the son of the teachings, live long. You who are richly endowed with the glorious wealth of Dharma knowledge, who through reflecting and meditating have actualized the self-aware absolute reality and shine with the 100,000 light rays of ethical discipline of the Buddha Dharma, may you, Kenshin Ratna Dwaza, live long. You possess the repository of the essence teachings of the past supreme Siddhas. You, the precious Konchok, are the refuge of all beings. You are the treasure trove of all the wish-fulfilling Norbus. Drubwang Konchok Norbu, I supplicate you. By the power of the wealth of our devotion and virtue, and of the deities of the three roots and guardians, may the life of the Guru, glorious protector, hold firm, and his actions ceaselessly spread in the 10 directions. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate era. I prostrate to the Venerable Chenrezig, who shows whatever is needed to subdue those to be subdued.
Oi mane be me hore. Oi mane be me hore. Oi mane be me
There's a one Lama whose name is Shakti.